let's make chocolate banana peanut butter bark. We're gonna start by chopping up 4 bananas into little circles like this. As you can see, I've already have pre-prepared here. Then I'm going to take a pan. Should be lined with parchment paper, but I don't have any parchment paper, so I'm gonna use foil, so you can use foil as well if that works. It's important that you spray this with a non-stick oil. That way, when you pull it out of the freezer later, it easily comes off. We're gonna go ahead and take these circles and start lining the pan, just like this. This is such an easy snack to make, especially if you have kids, just because it really only requires a little bit of your attention. You can do this as quickly as you need, and then you just stick it in the freezer and you leave it in there for hours. Plus, it's really tasty. You want them to be as tightly lined as possible, just like this. Next, I'm going to take some reduced fat peanut butter. This is creamy. You can use whatever peanut butter you prefer. Just I prefer it to be creamy because it spreads on a little bit easier. I'm actually gonna use half a jar, which sounds like a lot, but it actually makes it spread easier. The reason I'm putting this into a container is because we are going to microwave this, again, to make it a little bit easier to spread. So make sure that you're putting this in a microwave safe container. And I'm going to pop this in the microwave for about 30 seconds to a minute until it gets nice and creamy. Now this is the consistency that we're looking for. Back with the bananas, we're going to spread this on top and get a nice even layer. Well, at least about as even as you can. All right, this is kind of what you're looking for. Now we're going to top it with some chocolate. So again, a microwave safe container here. I'm going to use just a little bit of coconut oil. This is going to help the chocolate melt and will make it a little bit easier to spread. I prefer to use the Minis Hershey's dark chocolate chips. I just find that they melt a little easier. Pop this in the microwave for 30-second increments. You wanna make sure that you're stirring it in between increments just to see how melty you can get it, because if you overcook it, then it's gonna get gritty and you can't spread it at all. And this is the consistency that we're looking for. We're gonna go ahead and spread this right on top of our peanut butters. Make sure to cover every banana. Don't want any banana left behind. Now we're gonna put this in the freezer for about 3 to 4 hours, depending on how strong you have your freezer. And she's perfect. We are going to cut this up. I usually cut this into 12 squares for my husband and I, but if I'm gonna make this for a party or for kids, I probably would cut it into like 24 or 36. See how many pieces we can get out of this block. So I managed to cut this into 16 blocks. If I was doing this for a party again or for kids, I probably would do a little bit more, but this is what we turn out. Look at those layers. This is gonna be so amazing. Let's give it a try. Oh, perfect. You wanna make sure that if you're not eating them, to keep them in the freezer. I like to layer parchment paper between them just so they don't get stuck to each other. Again, this recipe is going to make 16, which means the nutrition that I'm going to list below is going to be for 1 serving of 1/16 of the entire block, as well as the recipe.